Many of you don't know that I grew up in poverty. I grew up poor. See, I grew up in the country where I had to go in the back of the house and pump my water out of a water pump. The water was brown. I remember with the water being brown, I remember going in the house having to boil my water and then take a bath in it. I remember living on a dirt road with only 3 trailers, with me living in one of the trailers, me, my dad, and my brother, having no friends to play with. I remember skipping school, going to the watermelon field 3 times a week, throwing watermelon to get a paycheck. I remember going to get crack cocaine for my father in a medicine bottle at the age of 10. I remember not really having a childhood growing up, adolescent years growing up. I remember being a man before it became time to be a man. I remember being the household breadwinner at the age of 10. That's right, my dad wasn't working. We were staying in a house at $25 worth of rent. I remember that my dad couldn't pay for that. I remember going to the store and stealing. I wasn't trying to rob them for their money or take bubble gum like every other kid did. I remember stealing packs and packs of meat. I remember getting separated at the age of 9. I remember moving far away from my mother. I remember seeing my dad use drugs at the age of 10. I remember seeing my dad verbally and physically abuse my mama. I remember not even going to homecoming, prom, grad night, grad bash, because I had more important things on my mind. Although I couldn't afford it. Better yet, I even know a girl, she's now signed a Nike contract at the age of 17. Her name is Caitlin Whitney. She didn't go to homecoming, prom, or grad night because why? She signed a professional contract with Nike. You didn't know that I had to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and go steal out of people's yards and things so I could survive with my father. My father was making me do that. You didn't know. You didn't know I got evicted from a house that was only $25 worth of rent at a young age, but I couldn't afford it. My mom couldn't afford it. My dad couldn't afford it. You didn't know. You didn't know that I had to live in a 2-bedroom apartment and share 1 bedroom with my other 3 siblings. You didn't know. All you see is the glory. All you see is the trainer. All you see is the motivator now. All you see is the author now. All you see is the champion now. You didn't know. I dare you to be great. I challenge you to be great. I challenge you to overcome.